Hello everybody and welcome back to my channel. If you saw my last video, you'd know that I recently got a dinosaur in the post, and that dinosaur was this one. Oh, you can see me in the back there. I'm going to turn that around, because I don't want to be seen in the back. Okay. This is the dinosaur that I got in the post, and it is the Wild Safari Apatosaurus from 2010. Let me see. Yep, 2010. So, Apatosaurus is commonly known as Brontosaurus, even though Brontosaurus was originally a separate species altogether, and closer inspection of the bones of Brontosaurus. Keep in mind, this is like about a century ago. Is a century the right word? I think so. But 100 years ago, anyway. And basically, they said, "Hang on a minute. It's Apatosaurus, but it's a different species of Apatosaurus," and that's basically what it was. Well, I think that's the story anyway. It could be the same species and a bit was missing. But I'm not really familiar with the story all too well. I just know that there's a bit of confusion, and even though the name was changed back to Apatosaurus, people still thought it was Brontosaurus. Well, sorry, that people didn't think that at first, but people who were in charge of making the nameplates did. So when it first went on show, the skeleton of this new Apatosaurus, it was labelled Brontosaurus, and that is how the name stuck. But there is no such thing as a Brontosaurus, and we've known that for a very, very long time. But yeah, let's just go into the model now, starting with the head. He has an orangey gold eye, little black. Hang on, let me change the thing so you can see it a bit better. Orangey gold eye. He has the nostrils in the correct place, above the eyes, not at the front now. Tiny head compared to the rest of the body, which is excellent. Go along the neck, it's quite wrinkly. On the back of the neck you can see the either I can't really remember, but I think it has thicker neck bones, but I can't really remember, so if anyone knows, please correct me. There's the forelimb, sorry, and you can see that they've painted, sorry the camera keeps rocking, you can see they've painted the one claw, the most famous claws that the sauropods had, and that's their big thumb claw. But the rest, even though the rest of the toes are visible, the claws on those, or nails, aren't painted. They are claws, sorry. Nails are made of hair usually. On the back legs you can see that 3 of the 5 places where you can get 3 of the 5 places you can get the toes are painted, but the other 2 are not for some reason. Oh yeah, the detail on the feet, all wrinkly down there, and that's really nice to look at. We come along up there, more wrinkles, onto the really long tail, which is all curved, and this could move on. I think it would break the sound barrier and make a crack when this would be used against an enemy, and by enemy I mean like an Allosaurus or any other large Jurassic predator that would have probably hunted this animal. Now Safari have done a fantastic job of this, and I just think it's a lovely model. It's bigger than I expected, and it's heavier than I expected, and the paint scheme is just amazing. You know, sort of a bluey grey with a sort of light cream, like sort of light beigey colour, maybe even a dark cream, you could say. And of course, I did get with my order, like every single dinosaur order, you get a nice fact sheet of the dinosaur that you've ordered. So of course I got one of the Apatosaurus. And they are fascinating reads, and I really do recommend Everything Dinosaur. I'd like to thank them yet again for sending me this and for it to be getting here so quickly. Yeah, we did pay for postage and packaging, you know, like sorry, not postage. We did pay for first class, but even if it's not first class, it comes really quickly. It's like 3 days if it isn't at a minimum. And probably out of 10, I'd give this probably a 9.5. My only probably problem with this would be that some of the toes aren't painted. I mean, I think there's even an ear visible there on the head, so you can see that. Yeah, right there, you could just about see that. And they've even took the time to put a cloaca in, which is a trait among collector, the now deceased Carnegie, R.I.P., and Wild Safari, which is basically Carnegie. So yeah, thank you for watching my review of the Safari Limited Apatosaurus from 2010. I really like. Oh, sorry. Oh, hang on a minute. The measurements. Look at that. It's about 14 centimeters tall and about 33 centimeters long. So it's, as you can tell, for Safari, it's quite large. And I forgot to do comparison as well. So here's a comparison with the Acrocanthosaurus. Wait, let's see when. I think this is 2012. So it's 2 years later they made this one. And you can see they scale up nicely together. And then the Monolithosaurus from Wild Safari as well. That's from Wild Safari. I don't know if I mentioned, but you can see. I don't think that's a very good scale because I don't think it was too big, but in dinosaur terms. But they are nice together, and this was voted best model 2014 dinosaur model. So it's pretty good, isn't it? Congratulations, Wild Safari, and all that. But yeah, thank you for watching. This is a very long review. I've actually properly thought this one out a bit more than my others. I'm not going as much as I usually do. And thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time.